everyone, and it's been a while, and I thought it would be a good time, because it has been a while, to give you a little update on my layout, or at least the latest version, the newest layout, called Quinntopia. Don't know if I'm going to call it Quinntopia version 2 or Quinntopia the reboot, but here it is. And well, I'm going to show you why it's taken so long to get to this point, but you really can't tell from this perspective. Let me try this. And there it is. As you can tell, there's a lot of lights. And actually, I think as I've already posted before, we have an operating subway, or I shouldn't call it a subway, metro line. And let me give you a little bit more of a tour to get closer and see what I've actually been doing. This is the financial district, and it's where more modern structures and high rises are populated. And you can actually get a little bit of an idea of what's been taking so long with this layout. Is the installation of the lights and the lighted cars. And actually, installation doesn't take that long. It's the wiring that takes a while. So this is the financial district, not quite complete, still a few gaps where buildings need to go. Let's take a look towards the older part of town, which I call the central area. We'll follow the metro as it heads towards the metro station. Right there, that is going to be the passenger terminal, and that gives you a pretty good indication of where the passenger tracks will go, and the mainline tracks for the really the main part, I guess, of the train part of the layout, although this is really a pretty intensive city model. So there's the main part of downtown. We'll get a little closer to that as well. So looking towards the financial district from the older part of town, you see the metro coming through, passing along some smaller commercial structures. We'll go ahead and back out, give you a little bit more idea of where we are. Again, a few more high-rises, but you can start to get to some older buildings, particularly the older turn-of-the-century scratch-built model of the metro station, which will I'll talk about that some other time. I don't want to spend too much time on this metro station at this point, but this was, if you want to check my blog out, pretty much a year-long project. I do have a lot of people set up and ready to go. They're not on the layout right now because I was vacuuming, and N-scale people and vacuums are not a good combination. All right, that's the station, the old part of the town from at least this side. I'll kind of give you another shot of where the mainline tracks will go, which is right around here. There's where my new station will eventually go, so you kind of get an idea of what this side of the layout will look like. Now we're on the back side of the layout, and haven't seen this part yet. It's been mostly obscured by buildings. You can see the metro coming down the track here as it parallels a street, and also down below on the right is where the tracks for the mainline part of the train will come around to the other side of the layout. So yeah, this is the back side. Let's get a little closer and see just exactly what I've been doing over here. Now, as with other areas of the layout, this part also has a few gaps for buildings, as well as, in fact, this whole area right here will be eventually structures. And I still have people and other details to add to the city, but for the most part, a lot of this is looking like it's most of the bones are there. Most of the cars that I plan to have with lights on them are installed in the streets, and it's really just putting the cars that will be parked that won't have lights, that will be put in the parking spots and parking lots around the layout. And looking back from the area where we just were, again, you can see on the far left there, you can see the financial district, the main part of the town, and then the older part of town here, with various older structures and buildings. And then there's the metro station there in the background. You see the metro actually passing through. The church, and then over here, we got a problem. So this little police scene here actually took quite a bit of work, because you can't actually buy, at least I couldn't find any, and I looked quite a bit, any N-scale police cars. There's a few from Bush for, I think, German police, a couple of Japanese versions for Japanese police, but finding anything that looked I don't know, like a standard police car, I guess, as I think of it, was hard, particularly with lights. Now, these lights are available on eBay, um, these flashing LED lights, and you can tell they look pretty cool. You're going to have to drill holes through your car to get them installed and all of that. But again, there are people and details that need to be installed here so that this little crime scene will make a little bit more sense once I get it complete. But this is the layout as it is today. Pretty urban right now, as you can tell, which will, of course, I think be really awesome when I get my main railway tracks in place. So that's the update today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to kind of give you an idea of what I've been up to and what I've been working on, and maybe a little bit of inspiration for you, because I'm certainly inspired by your layout videos. So thanks for sharing, and thanks for watching.